Before going into the life of Gazi Ertuğrul, it is very important to understand the world in which he was born, a world filled with political shifts, the rise and fall of empires, and the weakening of Muslim unity. In this part of the video, we will explore the political situation of the 11th and 12th centuries, the power of the Seljuks, the Byzantine Empire, and the migrations of Turkish nomadic tribes who were searching for new lands and safety. The world in transition, 11th century. The 11th century marked a time of great change across Western and Central Asia. The vast Islamic world, once united under the Abbasid Caliphate, was now divided into several competing powers. In Persia and Central Asia, the Seljuks, a rising Turkic dynasty, were expanding their influence. From their nomadic roots in the Central Asian steppes, they forged a powerful empire stretching from Khorasan and Persia to the gates of Anatolia. Meanwhile, in the West, the Byzantine Empire still stood strong, ruling much of Anatolia and guarding Constantinople, the jewel of Eastern Christendom. In the year 1071, destiny shifted. At the plains near the town of Manzikert, the Seljuk Sultan Alp Arslan met the mighty Byzantine army of Emperor Romanos IV Diogenes. The two powers clashed in one of the most decisive battles of medieval history. The Seljuks triumphed. The Byzantine army collapsed, and Emperor Romanos was taken prisoner. The gates of Anatolia, long held by Byzantium, now lay open to the Turks. After Manzikert, waves of Turkic nomads, Oghuz tribes, including the Kai, who would later give birth to Ertuğrul, began migrating westward. They brought with them their tents, horses, families, and traditions. Anatolia, once Byzantine heartland, slowly transformed into a new homeland for the Turks. Tribes spread across the plains, forests, and mountain valleys, some serving under the Seljuk Sultanate of Rum, while others lived independently on the frontiers. But unity was short-lived. The great Seljuk Empire, at its peak under Sultan Malik Shah, began to weaken after his death in 1092. Internal struggles, succession disputes, and the rise of semi-independent rulers fragmented the empire. In the west, the Seljuk Sultanate of Rum emerged in Anatolia, but it too faced constant threats from the Byzantines, Crusaders, and rival Turkish beyliks. The First Crusade, 1096 to 1099, brought further chaos. Crusader armies seized Syria and Palestine, cutting off the Holy Lands from Muslim control. The Muslim world stood divided, politically fractured and spiritually strained. Through the 12th century, the once mighty Seljuks splintered into small regional states. The Abbasid Caliphate survived in name but had little power. The Fatimids in Egypt and the Zengids in Syria struggled to defend against Crusaders. Meanwhile, in the eastern steppes, new dangers began to rise. The early movements of the Mongol tribes, who would soon reshape the entire region. For the Turkish nomads living along the frontiers of Anatolia, life was harsh. Constant battles, shifting loyalties, and survival on the edge of empires. By the late 12th century, Anatolia was a land of ruins and opportunities. Small Turkic beyliks controlled scattered territories. The Seljuk sultans in Konya were powerful in name, but their hold was weakening. In the borderlands, among the tents and mountains, tribes like the Kayu kept moving, defending Islam's frontier, seeking new lands and security. From these humble beginnings, a new force was preparing to rise. The story of Ertuğrul and the foundation of the Ottoman destiny was about to begin. As we have seen, the 11th and 12th centuries were times of chaos and change, a world divided, yet preparing for a new dawn. From these uncertain times would emerge a leader whose faith, courage, and vision would change the destiny of an entire nation, Gazi Ertuğrul. In the next parts of this series, we will explore the true history of Ertuğrul Gazi. Not legends or drama, but real events drawn from authentic historical sources. Through beautiful AI visualizations, maps, and stories, we'll bring to life the journey of the Kai tribe, the battles, alliances, and sacrifices that laid the foundation of a great empire, the Ottomans. If you wish to walk with us through this journey of truth and history, like, share, and subscribe to support our effort in spreading the legacy of the Ghazi warriors of Islam. Your support helps us continue creating educational and inspiring content that revives forgotten history.